When we first met her, she was a jump roping beauty queen entering the Miss Hawaii competition as Miss East Oahu. She won the title of Miss Hawaii, and then after hanging up her crown, she made a jump from pageants to politics, winning her very first election, and she's only 25 years old. Joining us this morning for this morning's edition of Where Are They Now is former Miss Hawaii and current state representative Lauren Kealohilani Cheape. Good morning, Representative.
Thank you
so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
25 years old, and you're one of only 7 Republicans in the State House.
Out of 51.
What is that like, dealing with the legislature, being a minority?
When going in, I wanted to throw away all of the parties. It doesn't matter Republican or Democrat. I think the people really want us to all work together. So I go in as I'm a representative of my community. Forget party lines at this point.
I know that you ran into some skepticism when you tried to make the jump from pageants to politics. And how have you tried to dispel myths that, you know, you're more than just a pretty face?
You know, when people would come at me and say, a beauty queen is running for office, my favorite line is from Miss Congeniality saying, it's a scholarship organization. So actually, Miss Hawaii and Miss America really was a great stepping stone and a platform to continue on to serve in office, because you're serving your community, you're advocating on issues you're passionate about as Miss Hawaii, but now I can do it on a greater scale.
Was being in politics something that you had thought about for a while?
No, actually. I went to college, I was a film major, I wanted to be a director, and really that was the venue that I wanted to have my voice be heard. And it wasn't until after Miss America that I thought, you know, it really is a natural extension to run for office.
You're on the health committees, you're on the agriculture committees. One of the controversial issues that you're dealing with is GMOs, and you're dealing with all sorts of lobbyists, people coming into your office all the time. How do you deal with, you know, people coming in and trying to express their opinions, and it can be pretty tough at times?
I actually welcome all people that come in. I feel that it makes our job easier when people come in and testify, because a lot of times people bring up issues that you would never have thought about. I'm very fortunate that I come from a small farming family where my family has Peterson Egg Farm in Wahiawa. It's 103 years old this year. And so the issue of GMOs was something that was near and dear to my heart. I believe people have the right to know, but I also don't want to hurt our small farmers here in Hawaii.
And one interesting thing about you is you're Representative Cheape now, but that's going to change really soon, right?
In July, I will be Representative Matsumoto.
Okay,
so
Representative Matsumoto.
July 6th, I'll be getting married to Scott Matsumoto, who's an amazing guy and my backbone.
Ring.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, the future Representative Matsumoto.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you so much for having me.